And here come the lights then. Stoffel Vandoorne in the Mercedes, George Russell on the right in the Williams. Lando Norris has got a penalty for a jump start. The lights go out and away we go in Brazil with a spin immediately for Vandoorne, who's trying to hold it together but he can't, and he's heading backwards. It's Alex Albon who goes into the lead. A disaster for the pole sitter. There's a car in the middle of the racetrack at the centre S's as well, but Alex Albon, who had some misfortune in the real thing in 2019, gets a huge amount of fortune this time to lead ahead of Charles Leclerc. Antonio Giovinazzi is up to third position. Russell, well, he was lucky to maintain fourth there, but what a disaster for Stoffel Vandoorne, sideways at the start and down to 11th. Oh, there's nothing between them at all. They're getting closer, going three wide. Giovinazzi has Russell into the wall, and it's Latifi who benefits to go up to third.
Oh, this is so close. Look at them all going up the inside. Two Williams, Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, and a Haas as well. George Russell up to P4, well, staying in P4 actually. Giovinazzi somehow maintaining P3, but the battle continues into the middle sector.
They've been side by side for basically the entirety of this lap. Antonio Giovinazzi maintaining third, but he will be sweating right now. Russell thought he had the move, but he was in the wrong part of the racetrack. Oh, touch between teammates. Not the first time we've seen that between the Williams pair since we went under lockdown. Leclerc hit a car here back in 2019. He's going to try and avoid it now as they go to turn 4, and into the lead goes Charles Leclerc. He gets past Alexander Albon, and he didn't have the best qualifying session, but he's made up for it to take the lead in just 3 laps. Nicholas Latifi's broken up into 4th place. That's the move that we're joining right now. The Canadian driver up to 4th place. Giovinazzi trying to go down the inside. Oh, he sent Latifi off into the wall. So Latifi, after having his best virtual Grand Prix since the first one in Bahrain, tumbles down the order.
And he just needs to get through, and he's going to do it pretty easily, but can he break away?
So he goes to the inside. He's got the race lead, but that is the question, Matt. Can he break away? And George Russell has got the gap down to 4.7 seconds. Remember when it was 6.6 a few laps ago? Vandoorne on a super recovery drive right now. Sideways at the start, went down to 10th, now up to 4th. It's Alex Albon into the lead. Now, they're definitely tussling this time because there's a battle down at turn number 4, and Charles Leclerc retakes the lead. The teamwork is over, battle is on, and the Ferrari's back ahead of the Red Bull. Past the grandstand, there's that DRS. Does the Ferrari appear on the left-hand side of our screen? No, it's on the right-hand side. He's trying to go around the outside. Can he keep it on the racetrack? They're side by side up the hill. This is going to be very close indeed, but the Ferrari surely got the turn in. Oh, Albon doesn't want to give it up. Magnificent stuff between the two of them. Somehow they don't make contact. Somehow Leclerc still has the lead.
I have a beaming smile on my face. Who would have ever thought this would be possible?
Now this time, where does Leclerc defend? Where does Albon go? He's got a lot more momentum than he's ever had before. Now he's got the race lead, and can the Monegasque driver fight back? I'm not sure he can, you know. It's the race lead for Alex Albon, and after mega defense from Charles Leclerc, he's not had an opportunity to come back. Can he make the move now? If Albon stays ahead here, this could be the race, but the Ferrari's inching past, and the Ferrari's going through. Brilliant stuff. Out of the centre S's, through turn number 3. Who's going to get there as they go down to turn number 4, inside line? This could be crucial. This is the race lead, and now Albon has got the job done. Crucial few corners coming up for Charles Leclerc. He's got to try and fight back, because that could be the move that's won Alex Albon the race.
This middle sector, Albon should be quicker than the Ferrari driver. Just going to have to be mistake-free. It's all about the extra grip that he currently has. These two cannot be separated for pace. But that softer compound for Albon is very much paying dividends at the moment.
We're not going to predict anything.
Oh, Charles Leclerc's got a 3-second time penalty.
And that is surely the track limits that we were told about coming into effect. And if it can happen to Charles Leclerc, it can happen to almost any of them. Alex Albon with a, not just a 0.2 of a second buffer then, with a 3-second, I think it was, penalty for Charles Leclerc. And he will be looking backwards, not forwards. Or he gets past Albon, he builds up a 3-second gap. And he's got back through. Charles Leclerc, on the tyres that aren't meant to be fastest at this stage, has stayed with Alexander Albon, and now he's passed Alexander Albon. What a fantastic stint on tyres that weren't perfect. Leclerc retakes the lead, and he's on for the hat-trick, and Albon will just puff out his cheeks and say, what do I have to do here? And will Albon decide to just take the win? Or will he attack again? Well, you already knew the answer to that question. Back through he goes. Alex Albon moves past and retakes the lead that he has on the timing pages anyway, but now he's got track position. Leclerc will try and come back, and Albon looking good right now. But here comes the Ferrari. Never-ending, relentless attack. And he's going to ease to the inside to retake the lead around Interlagos. Shoves his rival onto the curbs a little bit, but there's no repeat. Oh, there might be a repeat. That is so close to a potential race-ending accident there. But they got away with it. And Albon back in P1 with Leclerc behind. And they're having the time of their lives right now. Alexander Albon has had to sweat buckets for this one. At a racetrack where he had a heartbreaking moment after being spun round by Lewis Hamilton in 2019. In 2020, it's victory for Alex Albon, who ends the streak of Charles Leclerc, beats the Ferrari driver, who with the 3-second time penalty applied, goes down to P3. George Russell will finish second, his best result in a virtual Grand Prix. But how many passes for the lead did we see? What phenomenal entertainment between Albon and Leclerc, lap after lap after lap, and Alex Albon is a virtual Grand Prix winner.